While we're waiting, I'm going to go on and show myself. My name is Phyllis Nash. I am your Chief Sales Officer here at Wakanda, one of the 4 co-founders. Get really excited to be here this morning. It's so beautiful. And I just want to be short and sweet because we are on our next to the last day of the month. And we have a phenomenal opportunity, guys, and that 30% off. I have not seen that since 2019, as Melissa stated. But before I do that, let me announce a few things. We're going to have, hopefully, Dr. Betty will be on with the night's topic. I will check for her before I change out. Wait a minute. But this weekend in Lafayette, Louisiana, hosted by our own Dr. Kim, will be myself, Christian Phillips, as well as Gigi, Diamond Gigi Harris and her husband, Alfred. Guys, they're going to be doing bioscans. They're going to be doing the new video presentation. You're going to have the CBD flat belly lifestyle exercise. Okay, come prepared. And then the company websites, new updates, travel. And then again, bioscans, so people can get to find out what is going on inside of their bodies, and also to be able to have that, to also have their blood type. Okay, so come out, bring your guests, guys. A good way to start in a new industry is go online. If you don't know anybody in Lafayette or the surrounding areas, go online, pull people up in that area, invite them out. What do you have to lose? Absolutely nothing. Find out from your friends and family. Hey, who do you know in Lafayette? That is an excellent way to market your business. And again, we've been having to be virtual for a lot of these last few years, and we have come through it like troopers, guys. You know, we built a $10 million business off of being virtual. But think about it. Think about if you could touch, see, feel, hear testimonies in real time, get to ask that person some of their experiences. Get to talk to people that are in the business that are making this a life's goal, you know, their plan B. You know, it is something different about that. So when you don't realize how important that one-on-one or that group, in-person event is, you're missing out. So encourage, go out there and make it your goal. Hey, I'm going to find one person. You're going to have to go through a whole lot before you probably get that one. But make it your goal to say, I'm going to get somebody to that meeting. Just stretch yourself a little bit. You'd be surprised. One thing you hear Melissa talk about, Steve Stuckey. I mean, this guy is on the phone 24/7. I'm telling you, his list goes on and on and on forever. And this gentleman is probably in his 40s. I tell you that because if you have been here a minute, you know tons and tons and tons of people. If you have been in this industry of MLM, you really know people. You don't have to know them like, oh, I know her, we did things together. No, you have things in common. Like Mike Newsom and I were in a company years ago, and he was my Facebook friend because probably of that relationship. I don't know if we ever spoke in that company, but that's where the connection was. And when I saw how fit he was, and guys, you got to know, the fittest people are the ones that want to remain fit. And when I saw how fit he was, I just commented and said, wow, you're someone that really takes pride in your body, your health, because if you're looking fit, that means that you are on the road or trying to be healthy. And that's how we kicked off and started a conversation. And from that conversation around Founders Time, he became a founder. And since he became a founder and he stuck around and he watched and he looked and he attended webinars and he got on morning calls and he asked questions, he got in the Facebook Live pages. Our Facebook group pages, and he saw people doing business. And he told me from the beginning, hey, I'm going to take my time on doing this. And I said, okay, But I'm here to support you in anything and everything that I can. And like anybody else on your team, you're going to make sure any of the information that comes out, you're going to get that to your team. And Dr. Ross does a phenomenal job of getting it to everybody's team. But as we're going on, since that time, he's became a coach. His wife and he came to conference in Las Vegas. Before he even got there, I think he had about 4 or 5 people, distributors already on his team. And here's somebody that said, hey, I just want to take my time. But here it is from November to almost June, and he's building a business. We agreed because when you do that one-on-one with your new person, you ask them, can you hold them accountable? You ask them their goals in the business. And when he told me his goals, I was fine with that. I'm not trying to make people do what they don't want to do, and he'll never get that done. But as he did it for his own self, as I plugged him into all the information that I could and was there for him whenever he needed, by his own time, he did it. But I don't think he did too bad to being in the business for that short of time. And I know what his goals are. I know he has goals, and he has goals not only for himself, but for his team. And when you say you can't do it alone, he had a big event, a really big event that's coming up, an opportunity where he is going to be able to speak and to do bioscans. And guys, he is the only coach in his area. Most people, and when he first said it, I said, yes, 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 I'm going to fly down. But then it turned around and it conflicted with an appointment that I just can't not get out. The average person would say, well, you know what? I'll just not do it. But not Mike. He is going to do it. He and his wife, Trish, they're going to do the event. They're going to get up on stage and talk about the flat belly lifestyle. I mean, this is how it works, guys. And Mike Newsom is not the only Mike Newsom out there waiting for you to share information. So I'm just telling you, that's how you can build your business. That was non-invasive. I don't think I beat him up. He didn't beat me up. It was just an exchange. I didn't tell him about the flat belly lifestyle. I didn't tell him about Akana. I shared the videos and did exactly what we say. I followed up. Said, when can I follow up with you? Is this evening or tomorrow? Good. I mean, Mike was pretty much the best recruits you could have. You're not always going to find it to be that easy. He was easy. He did everything you asked him to do in that time frame. Now, that doesn't happen. Ask me, how many people have I done the same thing that I did with Mike and never got a hook? Ever, ever. Or if I did get them in the business, they never, ever did anything. So don't think that every time you go out and do this, that you're going to hit a home run. But all of those people that I planted the seed with, and all of those people that didn't do anything, right now with 30% off, every customer I've ever had, everybody that's taken a look at Flat Belly Lifestyle, everybody that has expressed interest, but they couldn't do it right there, definitely those people are going to hear about this 30% discount. It does not matter who they are. They had an interest. Now you've got something that you can give them. When you take 30% off of a 21-day, it brings that price down drastically. And I have not seen us have 30% on anything. So yes, the rules are 30%. They have to at least spend $50, up to $600. They can get it. So just think of a family, a couple that was thinking about it. Now, guys, that's almost $200 less. If you do the math, almost $200 less on 2 of them getting the flat belly lifestyle. And so this is an opportunity to close your month off strong. Opportunities always come, and then there's the holiday. Yes, we're in the holiday. We're about to go into the summer. And there are graduations, there are weddings, there are kids and family vacations, there are cookouts, there are holidays. All of that happens. But guess what? You do not have to stop your business. Now, I'm not going to tell you to go to the 4th of July barbecue and be talking to everybody, but that's a time for you to do talk, for you to be listening. People are be talking about how, hey, man, I'm so tired. They work me so hard. Hey, guys, I don't know if what, I mean, and don't sit there, get to know them, say hello if they're strangers. But if they're not, hey, I don't know if what I'm doing, Mike, and I mean, Trish, just I'm using Mike again. My wife, Trish, and I are doing a business, and it might be something you're interested in. Why don't we exchange numbers and I can get with you what day works in the week for me to give you a call? Boom. Finish. You got a new prospect. You got somebody you're going to talk to the business about, send your videos. So it's not like you going to the barbecue and say, man, I want you to be on my business. I got this stuff. It's called Flat Belly Lifestyle. I got gummies. You don't want to do that. You don't want it, but you can be cool about it. You can be smooth about it. You can be confident about it because people don't want you regurgitating. They don't want you to come to their party and make it your business event. Well, you can network, you can add to your list of prospects, and you can do that on a daily. So, guys, you carry your business with you in a way that you're just giving and listening and gathering, getting information. I left Virginia. I was so flat out excited about what I had done. Lady came and sat next to me while we were waiting on the plane. I said, hey, how you doing? And she said, I said, is this home or is Chicago home? She said, no, I used to live here. I'm leaving here from visiting my family and I'm going home. I'm like, what do you do? She says, I'm in tech. And of course, she then asked me, what did I do? And I said, well, we're here. Our company is a lifestyle company in health and wellness and travel. And we're here. And we just had a brainstorming weekend with a lot of our leaders. And I pointed them out. And I said, then we went on to the health. Her husband is a referee for college basketball. They are unhealthy, she says. She said they would love our program. We exchanged numbers. I sent her out information yesterday. And then when we got through talking, we did a little more small talk, and then we were through. But as she was leaving the plane, I said, see you later, Teresa. I'll get you that information over. So my point is that I've had the CEO there, introduced her. She showed me her niece and nephews, overweight. I mean, they had just come back from Disney, guys. And one of the nieces works out. She's a cheerleader, slim, but the younger two nieces were overweight and they weren't anything but 9 and 11 years old. They didn't even want to play at Disney. They wanted to go home after being there a couple of hours. So when I shared with her about the children born after the year 2000 will probably not have the life expectancy as their grandmothers and their parents, she was like, I know you're saying the truth. That's how she started talking about her nieces. So again, casual conversation. I didn't say, hey, look at my website, da, 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 da. I didn't give her my website. I just said, I'd like to share some information, see if you're open to it. And guys, you got to do baby steps. Nobody knows if you fumble. I fumble. I've been doing it forever, but I still fumble. When I look at Steve Stuckey, I look at him on the phone. I add every one of those new people that I've met to my list of prospects. I might not, I've got people on my prospect list that I haven't talked to in years. You know, people that you haven't talked to in years, but there's still people. They still have they still need a bioscan. They still need to know their blood type testing. So the deal is you can never, I don't care how old, and you can say, hey girl, Maggie, I haven't talked to you in a while. You just came across my mind. I don't know if what I'm doing is for you. I might find out about the kids, the grandkids, and what she's doing, period. But people know me. They know that I'm always about doing something. That might not be your personality. Be yourself, but share the same information. Okay? So I didn't talk to you all about anything I wanted to. I had a whole list of stuff I was going to share, but I just went from one thing to another. But let's just talk about 2 more minutes, 1 more minute, that you're about to end 1 month and go to another. What you need to do, guys, is take some time out. Take a little time out and see the things that we do only takes a little time, but we think about it so long that we don't do it, and we think it takes a long time. But kind of map what you want your month to look like for June. You're closing out this month. Look at your CB, see where your numbers are. If you're a leader, check your team CV. If this is totally foreign to you, then we need to know that too so we can get you up on what CB is. You definitely will need to attend your next certification. So you know that. Dr. Roz does a deep dive training. You need to get in there. But check your CV, see where you are. Don't be at 475 and all you need is 25 more CV to go to the next level, guys, or somebody on your team. Make sure that you check their CV as well as your CV. And then make sure you take a little time before June 1st, which is Thursday, to see what you want to do for next month. Do you want 2 new customers? Do you want to hit Pearl? Do you want to introduce somebody into your business? If you're brand new, do you want to recoup your investment for getting into the business? You know, take a little time and act like you are the CEO of a multi-billion-dollar company, because they would have forecasted what they want June to look like and how they want to finish. Take some time today and make sure you contact everybody you know, even if it's nobody you've talked to about our product. Make sure you share that 30% beautiful post that Melissa put on and that the marketing team created so that you can send that. I sent it out to so many people via text. Yeah, they might look at the email, they might not, but I just made sure I covered all ends. Make sure you follow up with people that maybe haven't even decided to be in, that kind of ghosted you. Follow up now. See, a lot of times we take it personal and that, oh, they just don't want to do what I'm doing. But you know, a lot of times it's what's happening with that person. It has nothing to do with you. So follow up with all the people that you've ever talked to about our company and see if they want to take advantage of that 30%. Okay. And with that being said, is Dr. Betty on here? Dr. Betty, Dr. Betty, are you on here? If you are, please hit star and unmute yourself and talk about tonight's call. Tonight's call. I don't see Dr. Betty, but tonight is the doctor's edition. I'm calling it the doctor's edition. I'm sure it has a new title, but you can send your people on. It's at 8 p.m. Central. I'm sure it's on, Dr. Eyes will put it on the Wakanda for Life page. Benjamin Davis, I sent you an email. Let's get together at some point today. And with that being said, guys, go out and have a kind of day. Close out the month. You got 2 days, 2 days, 2 days. And tomorrow we are. Bring as many people as you can to the scam party because, hey, we got 30% off. Can you imagine? So any and everybody that's ever been there that wanted that product but couldn't get it, make sure they know about that 30%. Love you guys. Go out and push.